go. Of course it wants to act up as soon as I start getting things going. How is everybody doing? We are back. And of course things are not behaving appropriately. Got some brand new stuff going on. You've already seen the new kind of scene transitions that I have. I went and I got some of that good stuff, and kind of hear currently some background music. I got some background music, at least for now. Hopefully I can maintain it. It was a bit quiet there for a moment. It's not supposed to be so quiet. But hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Fleza. How are we doing today? I'm so excited to actually be back. And I gotta go figure now the music is really loud. Let's go with that. Hopefully that works. How is everybody doing? I am so excited to be back. I was starting to be frustrated not streaming. I definitely had a nice, relaxing time, on my own, not worrying about streaming. That was very nice. To have that break, but I am excited to be back to streaming now, and oh my goodness, I'm so excited to be back to streaming now because I can bring hopefully new levels to my content here that I previously couldn't. Yeah. So today is going to be a pretty chill day. There's not going to be a whole lot because it is the first day back. Also, I don't want to, I know I just said, I want to, I was eager to be back to streaming, but I also don't want to overwork myself here on the first day back. So it might be a bit shorter than usual. I did testing of all these wonderful changes and improvements, and things seem to be going well, but it's always when it seems to be going well that something comes up and it just doesn't function right or something. So yeah, so this is kind of, I guess, also the first real pace test of everything. So here we are. Let's hop over to the game here. I was just up at the gold farm repairing my gear and such. So let's get started on this little tour of what I did, because I did play Minecraft while I was away technically. But I'm excited to go, and one of the first things I think that is very important for me to show you is actually this way. You can see I've added this new divergence here in the tunnel, or on the nether rail, and that's because I've added a witch farm. I decided we really needed a witch farm. Because I was starting to run out of redstone for a lot of what I was working on. So I've got a witch farm here, which is a very important addition because now we can have a constant source of redstone when we AFK. And you see it spits us right out here at the platform. We can actually just drop down here. yes, our nice little witch farm. Then we go down here, underground. We got a nice little storage area. I emptied a whole bunch of redstone. I did a huge AFK session. I actually had to take the server offline and put it in single player just so I could do a huge AFK session. Both here and over at Umi site, the site of Umi. So we also have glowstone here. We got gunpowder here from witches as well, so that's exciting. We got sugar. We got a crap ton of sticks. Bottles. Spider eyes. We'll basically never run out of some of those materials again. Especially sugar. I don't use a whole lot of sugar in Minecraft. But it's very exciting. And we'll definitely figure out a way to make use of that. But anyway, so that's kind of the exciting little addition over here. And this is about 1,000 blocks or so away from the warehouse site, which I believe is, if I recall correctly, is in that direction. I think it's in that direction. But it's not really important, and you see the music is too soft again.
I'm Charles Holmes, the Ringer Music Show.
And I'm Cole Kushner from Dissect.
Oh, and now I get an ad.
Up to create Last Song Standing.
No ads. Come on.
An artist's single best song by debating our way through their entire catalog.
And for our first season, we're covering Kendrick Lamar.
Blah, 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 blah. This ad is not sponsored by me. It's not endorsed.
And the features.
Listen to Last Song Standing.
And it's not something that we
feed only on Spotify.
Are endorsing here on the channel. Anyway, let's pop back over to the Nether so we can get back to Umi, where is the site of a lot of our other work here. Now I did not add another junction here on our Nether rail for the Sana Memorial Tower, which I did not work on while I was away. So let's head back to warehouse side. Let me see if I can up the volume again. Is that good? I hope it's good. Leave a comment if the music is too loud. Like I said, I ran some tests and it was initially too loud at the setting that I had it at, and so I went and I turned it down quite a ways, and that seemed to be better. And now that we're here streaming, it seems to be worse again. Now I've turned it back up to where I almost had it before. Anyway, so we need to go to the site of Umi, because Umi is where we've done a lot of the other work that happened while I was away. Well, while I was away from streaming, I guess I should say. Clarify. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, I cannot. As I was preparing this stream, I was loading up Minecraft here. I know the music I feel like is way too loud. As I was preparing to load up Minecraft for the stream, I was having some connection issues to the Minecraft servers or something, and it was really weird. Now I'm getting technical issues again. I thought I had fixed I'd specifically done research into how to fix the technical issues that I'd been previously having, and thought I fixed that too. And oh my gosh. Okay, welcome back to the Umi site, where we have our wonderful Guardian farm, which is still operating. Still kicking butt here. Back before I had signed off for my little break, we had built this gunpowder farm, this creeper farm for gunpowder here at the site. And it was having some issues, but I've troubleshooted the issues. I realized I had forgotten to put in some very important slabs. And that's why the creepers were exploding and destroying the snow golems. But you can see also here I installed a small sugarcane farm underneath the gunpowder farm, because sugarcane and gunpowder here, when combined, make our rockets. Not quite as efficient as apparently our witch farm is so far, but that's okay. Yeah, we have still a Guardian farm, but you can see we've added this wonderful hopper pipe here, which it draws from our overflow of cod, and we'll send it down to something I'll show you in a minute, the automatic furnace that we have going on here. But we now have automatic food that gets cooked over here at Umi, so we can just pick up some cooked cod if ever we need it. There's an abundance of cod here after all. And you can see that this, so this hopper pipe here is what takes the uncooked cod and sends it down to this wonderful furnace array over here, which cooks it, and then that shoots it back up into the storage over here. But speaking of our little furnace array, I was going to put some bamboo feeders here, or a bamboo farm here, to feed the furnace array, but determined that that would not provide it with enough, so we went with carpet duping instead here, and that's how we're feeding this whole system. There's plenty of I built in plenty of overflow into this system, and it can actually process 8 different materials here. I only have 2 of them currently hooked up. This last one over here is actually a dummy furnace. If like I really need to cook, cook something specific, I would need to put in fuel of my own, and whatever it is, but it can be used. It just doesn't get automatically fed like the rest. So this is our cod one, and then we have a whole bunch of empty ones here, because I haven't decided what to add to this furnace array yet. But this one is currently processing cactus from our Cactus Farm. And then these first 2, the cod and then this one next to it, feed to this pipe, which goes up to the kind of front end item sorters where the cod is, and those other 2. I figure there might be something else I want in significant quantity, easily accessible. But then these other 6 furnaces, which includes the green dye here, feed this way into this elevator, which sends it up into the back storage of this side. So we're excited for that. And then this pipe here, this hopper pipe, leads over to the Cactus Farm. I added a Cactus Farm, which ended up a little bigger than I was initially thinking it was going to be. And I cannot climb up the scaffolding, apparently. Wow. Yeah, I really can't climb up this scaffolding. So yeah, built up this nice cactus farm here, which ended up being a little bigger, so it ended up taking up this whole back corner. Not as much place for other stuff at the moment, but we'll figure something out to add more stuff. So yeah, we've got furnace, our carpet duping fed furnaces, which process our cactus and our cod and other stuff. And this is a piece of work in and of itself. This is top up here so we can see. There's so many moving parts now here in Umi. And oh, there is a mistake here with some cobble got into the system. So we'll have to go take that out. But yeah, we've got this automatic bone meal farm, which produces enough bone meal to auto-sustain itself. But it also, gives us excess. So that is one of the benefits here of this farm. Let's see if we can properly remove this cobble. This cobble should not be here. Come on, replace. As you can see, the farm is quite efficient. Come on, you stupid farm. Gotta love it when an issue pops up as you're trying to be a gracious tour guide. Just dump all the excess stuff. There we go. That should fix everything. And then once it finally decides to produce more stone, we can push forward. We'll do that. Cool. I actually think we're gonna... There's a lot going on here at the Umi site, so let's actually turn off this for now. We can turn off the cobble generator, or excuse me, not the cobble, the bone meal farm. And then we have this. This is our flower farm. We moved it over, and Minecraft decided to just lag out there. I moved the flower farm, rebuilt it, and upgraded it from its site over at the old staging village. However, it's not producing the blue flowers that I really want from it, which is really frustrating because I need the blue flowers to finish the blue glass, which I still, as you can see, I still haven't finished. Encircling the Umi site still has all of its sand here. Or still has much of its sand here at the site. But yeah, so that's kind of one of the things that we did here at the Umi site. Let's grab a little bit more food, because why not? While we're over here, and we can ditch this cobble that we picked up as we were cleaning up the site. So that is the improvements that I did here at Umi while I was away. There will be more to be done here. Obviously, we still have to kind of enclose so much of this area. Get it all functioning properly. There's so many more different items that we can store here, that I want to store here. It's like here we can make it, you know, if we can figure out a way to make this place a one-stop, maybe not a one-stop shop for lots of automatic farms, but if we can spend a lot of time here to get a whole lot of materials, then hey, this is a good space to potentially AFK at for a while, or work around if we have a lot of things. Like maybe, and this is, like I said, there are a number of farms that we have, for example, that we this was a thing that we need to, yeah, forget that. Uh-oh. Doing. Cancel. You may recall that we had that list of potential farms that we could put here, and got music issues again. Oh, it's transitioning between songs. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we had that list of various farms that we could put in here. We could still put in carrots here, potentially. Maybe potatoes. That would be something else that we could put in here that we currently do not have here. That would be interesting to include. But let's go turn off the furnace here, just so we don't. Reduce lag in the area for the moment. Yeah. But anyway, so that's what's going on over here. And so what is the next big project here? And actually, this may not be, the next thing may not be the biggest of projects. But it is going to be a very important step in the advancement of the server next. So what is that project? That next project is going to be a wither skeleton farm, so that we can harvest wither skulls. Good gosh, I have sudden bouts of lag. So that is going to be a wither skeleton farm, so that we can summon withers, so that we can craft beacons. Beacons are the next target goal, because for advancements in the server, because I would like to go fast when harvesting and mining out areas and all that stuff. So our next goal is going to be the wither skeleton farm. So like I said, we can get the skulls so that we can do the withers. And we're gonna see about trying to cheese withers if we can. Because those can be very, very deadly if not properly taken care of. So I plan to then build, after the wither skeleton farm, build a wither killing farm, or another star farm, I guess, what the technicals of it. But yeah, that is now the music isn't playing at all. Come on. Okay, it's too loud. Okay, there we go. If it's not one thing, it's another, right? It's not even nighttime, it's just raining. So yes, that is going to be the new project coming up. I have to find the right biome, find a build, that works. I don't think we're going to be using the nether fortress that's right behind the portal here for the warehouse. So we're going to have to find a new fortress, build it up, all that stuff. Find the right biome. I think I found a build that I like on YouTube. So I gotta have to analyze it and excuse me. Figure out stuff. So that is gonna be all for the tour. And that kind of details the next project. So let's pop over to this forest scene, our great forest scene. So what did you think, did you get the chance also check out the new segment, the Forest Report? That was very exciting, wasn't it? Kind of, I guess you could even say I got a new outfit, so to speak. I tried to go for kind of news anchor feel. So had to get a little dressed up there, and a nice suit coat and tie for that. That was a lot of fun. I know it's very simple. You know, if anybody, you know, goes back to my debut stream, you might have picked up on how I do my models, because I do, to the best of my extent, everything myself here. You know, you probably see I got some kind of a generic-y stuff from my source, but I have to make do with what I have. You know, it's a simple process, but it gives me a little bit of diversity, so those are exciting. But anyway, you know, I mentioned in the first episode of the Forest Report that there are going to be other segments to be included in the future. My idea for that is that I'm going to have kind of a what I you know, I'm gonna, you know, go back into my streams and, you know, pick out what I would call the highlight of the week, from my opinion. If you guys also want to have a particular highlight included, I may do, you know, in the future, one that I consider my highlight of the week, my opinion of my highlight of the week, and made you have the fans highlight of the week segment. Just 2 little clips that would be included in the Forest Report. I would also potentially, and I know this isn't a huge thing because I do not have a huge audience at the moment, but that's okay. I would like to have you know, fan art of the week, potentially, if I get to the point where I actually have fan art. I don't currently have fan art. But yeah, those are like, I think, probably the 2 biggest, you know, segments that I would really like to include in the Forest Report going into the future. But yeah, the Forest Report will be the new way that you'll also see the schedule coming from me. So it's very exciting. It's a bit more work than my previous schedule format. That I would just do a little video. It may end up being a bit longer, but I feel like it's also just it's a little bit of an entertaining segment. I wanted to do a kind of fun sketch thing. You know, it's a little bit scripted. I do kind of do a little bit of scripting for it, but all of it is me. You know, stuff that my original ideas that go into it. So I'm you know, I think I included this. Oh, I can't even talk right now. You know, it's all my original scripting and writing, and all the jokes are mine. So that may be the little way I do VTuber comedy. I'm a comedian. Yeah. So look forward to those segments. That'll be each Sunday. I'm going to try and make sure that it gets out at the same time every week. My ideal time to get the Forest Report segment out is at noon Eastern time. So look forward to that when that comes around. But other than that, you know, not much, you know, has changed. Like I don't know. I don't know how well this stream has emphasized it, but I've tried really hard to address some of the technical issues I had. I thought I had done it well. According to all my testing, it had gone well. But then, like I said, this trial run tonight seemed I still have some issues. So I may have to look into that further. Hope you enjoy, you know, this scene transition where it's just flip back and forth. And tell me what you think about the background music. I mean, it's just some kind of generic-y stock stuff, you know, but let me know if the volume for you guys is too loud or not. Yeah, thank you so much for coming, everybody. I'm happy to be back. I really am happy to be back. I know this one was a little short, but you know, at the same time, it is my first one back. You know, gotta ease back into it, kind of thing. I'm excited to be back, though. I really am. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I actually have already gone through and I've basically planned out every stream for the entirety of October. So I have an idea. Well, I have a rough idea of everything that I'm going to be doing in October. So look forward to that. You'll see it every week as I release the new schedule. And I look forward to bringing you guys entertainment here on the channel. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Until then, take care, stay safe, all that wonderful stuff. I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.